I'm Malcolm Van Delsta, and this is an excerpt from How Low Can You Go, Book 5 in the Do the Wrong Thing series. This week I have rewritten what I wrote last week. Move this part to after you meet Garrett. And wouldn't you know it, one of Werner's photographs ends up in an upscale art gallery. Garrett says, sure, he'll come with me to look at it, because that's the kind of person he is. He never says no to anyone, and frankly, he should. A lot more. It's a sunny afternoon as we walk down the wide sidewalks with big trees to the gallery's shaded entrance. Damn, this is a beautiful summer. Not all summers are hot without being muggy in Ontario. Inside, well, there I am. One picture, 3 feet by 2. I look happy. Not a hint of rebellion on my face. You look great, Garrett says, hands in his pockets as he stares at the black and white photo. Body shop, he grins. Discombobulated, not about the picture. I know I look good, like a real cover model with perfect skin and lips, like a movie star from the 40s, except for the outfit. No. What I'm bothered about is bringing him here, as if posing half naked for photos is an accomplishment. I'm not vain. Maybe a little. I've played the role, which includes my current anxiety, makes a man feel big. But Garrett doesn't need a photo to tell him he likes me. In fact, the photo and what it represents, there are reasons for him not to like it. End move. Next chapter is called Garrett. Who is that? I ask the older guy who wears the vacation shirts. I'm watching a slim, delicate man hang new window shutters with Lucas, the guy who owns the beach club. He laughs. That's Garrett, he says in his British accent, not posh, Cockney or something. You don't want to get involved with him. I glance down, taken aback. I wasn't. A few days later, Garrett comes up beside me at the end of the bar where I'm sitting. He asks Anja for a glass of water, then turns to me, eyes twinkling, kind of nervous. You new around here? I laugh because I've never seen him before a few days ago, and I've been hanging around for almost 2 months. Not as new as you. He laughs. Lucas says you're a friend of Anja's. His voice hitches a little as he gazes at me from behind squarish, wire-rimmed glasses that aren't bold or attention-seeking, but suit his lean features. His hazel eyes, fringed in long eyelashes most women would kill for, sparkle as he holds mine steadily. We know each other from Arbor, Anja interjects from where she stands pouring a beer. Ava, this is Garrett, she says. He's a friend of Lucas's. Straight brown hair, almost blonde, cut short. His voice breaks a bit on his high, so he looks down at elegant, long-fingered hands resting on the bar in front of him, still smiling, before turning back to me. Hi, I say, and we both start laughing for no reason at all. If you call your bar the Bovine Sex Club, you will be wildly popular, and hack writers like me will use your name in their books. I mean, come on, Bovine Sex Club. No marketer ever would say, hey, that's a great name. You'll make a lot of money with that. And that is reason enough to use it. I'm sitting on a table at the Bovine Sex Club, fucking happier than I've ever been in my life. Okay, not really, but happier than I've been in a while. I applied for a job here, and the owner said he'll hire me when there's an opening. That was last week. The owner isn't here right now. I'm not drunk. First beer of the day. I'm not even high. I don't do substances anymore, as I said. After Greg, Owen, and even my ex-roommate Alex, I'm done with booze and drugs. I'll sell acid and have a beer when I need to, like at a club, like I'm at now, but that's it. It's weird, because people always think I'm high, and when I say nope, completely sober, they look at me like I'm lying. Perhaps it's a delayed reaction to all the drinking I did over the last 4 years. 9 Inch Nails' pretty hate machine grinds through the incomprehensible pastiche of human voices, occasional shouts and laughter. Smoke wreathes through the murk of the black painted club that's filled with leather-clad denizens, faces, hair, and the lights hanging over the bar, the only spots of color. We all prefer murk anyway, creatures that we are, reaching up from deep wells of soul, though some of us are reaching in. A 1992 Rembrandt. No. Less light, less stolid middle-class satisfaction, more torture. A Caravaggio. I came here alone, wanted to stretch my courage, and now I'm invincible. Dave, Howie's strip club bouncer friend, immediately made room for me at his booth. I didn't know he'd be here. It seemed right to get up on the table, so here I sit, cross-legged, smoking and scanning the crowd when I'm not wisecracking with Dave and his friends. A thin man in a leather jacket lurches down the alley between the middle tables and wall booths. He's not drunk, I watch, horrified but curious. What makes a person fumble like they're blind, head up? It's Garrett. He drops into our booth and tries to smile. I climb down from my perch and put my arm around him. Are you okay? A drunk slurs wet words that slip and slide, no friction or control, but Garrett's are padded inside and out as if with cotton batting. I can't make out a thing he says. Hey, Garrett says when he appears beside me at the beach club the next afternoon. He leans on the bar's shiny wooden edge and cocks his head. Hey, I say, grinning. Do you remember last night? Uh-huh. He grins back, starry eyes holding my gaze. I was at a party for boys to men, then met you at Bovine. He smiles and inspects his fragile hands, then turns back to me, looks me directly in the eyes. I shouldn't mix my drugs, he says. I don't know what to say. I avert my eyes. I guess you'd have to just to get through it, I say, head and heart dropping. He chuckles. Are you doing anything Friday night? His voice breaks a little. When I look up, he's got his head cocked towards me. I mirror his motion and we hold gazes. Do you want to come out with me and some friends? I avert my gaze again. I'm not really a boys to men kind of person. This won't be that, he grins. I smile. I'm already in love with this man, and I know it's going to be awful. Garrett grins as we approach the building. We're in the city, but outside our usual downtown neighborhoods. It's night, and a wide lineup of people snakes up the steps to a set of double doors on the far right. I can't see what the place is as Garrett ushers me up steps to the left where, ahead of us, his friend talks to a man before we're all waved in. I didn't notice anything resembling tickets or money change hands between Garrett's friend, a woman slightly older than the rest of us, and the dark-suited bouncer type she spoke to. A lobby curves around a massive dance floor. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this building was a church. That'd be ridiculous. Music pulsates, builds, and crashes while lights sweep a blissful crowd. A rave. I've read about these. Popular in Europe, I didn't think they'd ever come to North America, let alone that I'd get to go to one. Garrett looks at me and grins. Do you dance? I nod. Let's go. I pull his leather-clad arm. You go. He stares into my eyes the way he does, and I let myself stare back. Come on. I pull his arm again. He laughs and shakes his head. I look to his friends, but they're all checking out the surroundings, looking morose. So I wander onto the dance floor alone, into the crowd, until I'm well surrounded by other dancers. I turn towards the DJ and let the music lull me. It's not overly loud, and there's a uniformity to the group. People aren't crushing each other, or no one has drinks in their hands, only water bottles. They smile when I catch eyes with them, like they're saying welcome, and I smile back, spirits crusting as I take in this deliberately space-giving and warm group. Like this is a new way of being, open arms and acceptance, no anger or aloofness, no mosh pit. The people around me, every last one of them, are attractive. Many wear wide-legged pants in summer colors, lots of short platinum hair on both guys and girls, while the girls also sport long, luxurious locks, sometimes in pigtails. Lots of makeup, mostly on the girls, but also the guys, accented with glittering star stick-ons or swirly designs drawn on cheeks and temples. I'm taller than most, which is odd, but I like the view, and my gothy black miniskirt, black bra, and white tank top command no side eyes or sneers. I look upwards and get lost in a gentle building rhythm. Short musical stories all coalescing into one fantastic voyage. A sentence, a particular beat, starts, meshing with the current, but adding a different viewpoint, spice, or flavor. The viewpoint develops while the previous fades, then it becomes dominant. A new sentence or beat starts up, clicking into place until it's time for it to shine. Drum spells, witches' incantations, whispering love into my bones. I feel a touch on my arm and turn. Come on, Garrett grins. We're leaving. Leaving? He laughs. We're going to another party. This is just the first one. His voice does that little break, and he laughs again. I look around. But don't you want to meet the music scene crew? The VJs will be there, celebrities, music industry people. I told him about my plan to make nothing but music videos after art school. Will there be dancing? He laughs. Maybe. Come on. I see his friends standing poker-faced in the lobby area. I'm going to stay here if you don't mind. His eyes grow big and he stares at me, mouth open a little. How will you get home? He finally asks. Aren't there taxis in this part of town? He chuckles and nods. You're sure? Music scene, VJs. I love this, I say, turning towards the dance floor. He raises his eyebrows. Okay, well, see you at BC tomorrow? Maybe.